All right, welcome to Found in True Sports, episode 15. It's just me and Mike. Great weekend of football to talk about. Got college basketball starting today. We are also, this might be our last episode from the couch. We are going to take the front bedroom of my apartment and make it a little studio. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have all of our shit in there, and it's going to probably make the podcast sound way better. So,
Yeah.
whole lot to talk about today. It's gonna be a great episode. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Found in True Sports, episode 15. It is about to be an absolute doozy of an episode for y'all. We got a little bit of an upset weekend. We have college basketball starting tonight. Mike, your favorite?
Yeah, big college basketball guy right
I know you're going to get into Florida State college basketball this year, and then you're going to be a diehard.
I get into it every year. We just suck every year I get into it.
It's weird because this might be my favorite time of the year. And I know people don't like college basketball all that much. Not a lot of points scored and all, but it is the most electric tournament in all of sports for March Madness.
I don't know,
and
dude.
I can't wait.
Florida State I think our basketball team almost put up 100 last night.
All right.
On North Florida.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're playing nobody right now. Those are like preseason
I'm just
games.
saying, to put up 100, I would not expect that out of my team.
Whatever, Mike. We'll get to that later. We're going to talk some
points than our whole football
team. We're going to
put
talk
up.
some real ball first. Also, sorry about last episode. I know we kind of gypped on literally all the baseball World Series talk, and I was trying to flex my Dodgers head.
Yeah, hey, Dodgers won. If you don't know,
we talk baseball on this podcast. Dodgers won.
Yeah, we predicted it.
Until the MLB becomes a more entertaining product, we're not probably going to be talking a whole bunch of baseball.
And Boone hates the Dodgers, so we don't support them.
Yeah. But Mike, we had a pretty entertaining college football slate this weekend.
Yeah, no, we did. We also had quite a day Saturday, so played a little golf.
Hit a little golf, Mike. I didn't do that bad.
Yeah, no, you didn't. You played pretty good.
I just need to learn how to drive the ball. I need to put that spanking on it.
I got the drinking down. I just need to figure out how to hit it straight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was doing all right on the drinking. Only had about 4 beers in the course.
I'll give Boot a little. Boot was doing pretty good until you hit those 2 balls in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should have seen the back nine.
Back nine, you killed it?
Me and Richard tied.
Really?
And Paz, shout out to him. That was the best golf he's ever played on the back nine.
He came back on you.
He said that he played the worst front nine and the best back nine.
I thought when he fucked it, they made that 11. I was like,
he had 5 pars on the back nine, which is crazy.
Good Lord.
I was keeping up with him. I think I was 6 strokes behind him on the back nine.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it came down to about 3 holes where I'd always hit 1 extra.
Yeah, we're
so
golf guys
up
too.
To 20?
I did. And Richard, I think, lost too.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. Because of that back nine.
I think I beat Chaka overall on the day.
Mm-hmm. Me and Chaka didn't play.
I didn't see y'all hitting many balls.
Yeah, no. We were drinking.
Yeah, him and Chaka were just bulling out. I was trying to get better out there and perfect my craft.
I'm pretty sure Chaka legit, he ran out on the back nine. So, he ran out before we started the back nine. So, the first hole he didn't play, the second hole he went up,
me and Chaka split a whole entire thing of balls, and he was out of them.
Christian I found a couple of y'all's and had to give them back. I just passed them up.
That was probably Chaka's. I kept a lot of mine.
I know one for sure was him.
Oh, yeah, because I was like, I'm not golfing with that one anymore. He came up to me.
Never seen somebody show up to play golf without a tee or any set of balls.
No.
Richard shot an eagle, though, on 16, which was awesome.
Congrats to him.
That is pretty badass. I could never.
He drove the piss out of it, then put it on the money for about 2.5 feet.
Dude, I tell you what, Felicia's boyfriend was fucking good.
He was good. I saw him hit the green a couple times on 2 par 3s. He hit the green.
He was fucking lighting it up. All right, you ready to talk some college basketball? Football?
Sure.
Mike, I think Ashton Genty's Heisman bet for Chalk is dead.
I don't know why, though, because Genty had a game.
I know, but he would basically he had to keep having the most basically every game he would have had to set a record to beat out Travis Hunter's popularity contest.
See, I disagree with that. He's gonna have like 2,000 yards by the end of the season.
I understand
and he's also like, I don't think he's played a full game. He sits out before the second half. Like, that's impressive.
I think
if he plays a full game, he breaks every record.
I mean, yes, he had 150 touchdowns with 150 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns, but it's like Travis Hunter still. It's pretty much the popularity contest of the Heisman. It's got it in his pocket right now.
Yeah. I think Boots kind of said it too. Like, Heisman's about popularity, not the best player. Like, Travis Hunter is.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Travis Hunter is a great player, but also has the popularity. Ashton Gentry is the best player this year, but doesn't have the popularity.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
because I'm like, he would have to break a record every fucking game.
Yeah, exactly.
Or they'd have to play Oregon again and lose by like a couple points at the end of the season where everybody remembers it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe he'll have a Jaden Daniels like end of the year because Jaden Daniels obviously wasn't the favorite last year. And then he had that late season resurgence. And it was like, damn.
I just don't understand how like a player moves up in the Heisman when he was on a bye week.
Well, that's what I've been saying. I think it's because Iowa State and Kansas State both lost to where Colorado
they're projecting them to
Colorado has a chance now at going to conference finals. Like they're the 3rd spot now. So
yeah.
They're in the talk of the playoffs, and obviously that helps out someone like Travis Hunter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Boise State's going to make it in. Like,
yeah, but they don't play Iowa State or.
I think Boise State's going to end up getting fucking spanked, though. That's what I think's going to happen.
They don't play anybody.
So I think they're going to make it in, but it's not going to look pretty for them at all.
I think Colorado's going to lose to Texas Tech, and Travis Hunter's going to go back down.
I also think Miami's going to have some trouble. As good as they are,
I don't know. That playoff kind of wakes everybody up. I wouldn't want to play them. They played close games all year.
But also that defense is fucking bad.
Yeah, no, but they played close games all year, so they're used to it.
Yeah, I do agree in the fact that like maybe the defense is bad, but the offense does score like 50 points every game to make up for it. If their defense could just have a couple of, basically rise to the occasion in the playoffs, I think they would be easily walk off with it.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to win it all, but I think I can see them competing in the playoffs.
I'm saying if the defense got it together for the playoff, they would easily win it.
Oh, yeah. But I don't think that's going to happen. Their defense is too young.
I mean, they beat the shit out of Duke.
Yeah, Christian said it was a close game.
It was for a while. It was
because Duke was up by I want to say it was 28-17 before.
I feel like Miami's been doing that every week.
Yeah, they've just been playing.
They were up 24-17 at half.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they've just been playing with their fucking food.
21-17.
Yeah, and the final score is 31-53.
Yeah,
that's
Cam Ward might have a shot at the
Cam Ward. Also. I think Cam Ward should have moved up in the Heisman race after that.
I agree with that.
His stats are going to be hard to beat whenever you look at the receipts at the end of the year.
And his TD to interception ratio is like fucking insane.
Yeah, he's not throwing like any interceptions really. Yeah. The next game was obviously the best of the week. Kind of the scoreboard does not show how this game went, and we didn't get to watch all of it. I kind of had to skim through the highlights because we were on the golf course and all, but Ohio State won the big game.
Yeah.
Penn State can never, ever win it.
What's the coach's name? Franklin?
Yeah.
He's on the hot seat.
Yeah, he might be out of there.
Yeah.
That poor quarterback over there. I think that quarterback's fucking talented, man. Like, but
Penn State?
Yeah, Drew Aller. But I'm not sure that they've given him a fucking shot as far as they have no receivers, they have no run game. They really only have that Ty Darren, and they play him weird as shit.
Yeah.
I don't understand, like, what Penn State was trying to do as far as the play calling and whatnot. Ohio State, on the other hand, like, Will Howard did have the pick six and the stupid fumble and whatnot.
Yeah, no, that fumble was dumb.
I think that he has, like, two dumbass plays or, like, three dumbass plays a fucking game, but, like, damn, he does win big games.
Yeah,
like,
no, he wanted that game bad, though, because that's the team he wanted. He wanted to go to Penn first, and then they didn't offer him, so he went to Ohio. Well, he transferred, or he was at Ohio State before?
I want to say he transferred.
Oh.
Yeah. But, like, Tyler Warren is the top top tight end in the fucking in all of college football right now, and he can't have 3 carries for 47 yards as your leading rusher, as your tight end.
Carries?
Yes. Like, I get it. He's the best in the all of college football, but you cannot use him as your fucking running back.
Yeah, no, that's bad. Including when Penn State's known for having running backs.
And also, like, Nick Singleton being your leader, like, he should be the one with 6 receptions for 54 yards and possibly more
flipped opposite.
being Tyler Warren. But, like, it's just that the offense is weird as fuck. Like, they scored 13 points, and 7 of that comes from the pick 6 from Will Howard. And, other than that, you're kicking the fucking ball.
It wasn't an entertaining game. Like
you didn't get in the end zone one time.
Yeah, no. Like, but I don't know if that proves that. Does that show that the offenses are bad? Like,
I'm not sure, but I wasn't that pissed off to really miss watching the full game. Like, if I would have, I would much rather be golfing out there with you guys than fucking have sat down and wasted a whole afternoon trying to see if that game was going to be historical.
Yeah, no, it didn't seem like a
not at
game.
All. Ole Miss beat the shit out of Arkansas.
Yep.
Vanderbilt.
Hey, don't miss Army. Army's still undefeated.
Hey, shout out Vanderbilt for being fucking bowl eligible, dude.
Yeah, congrats to them, man.
Congrats to Rowan. That's your kin.
Yeah, sure is.
He looked straight at the camera like, don't fucking quote me on that.
But also shout out to Army. You scrolled over that, but Army's still undefeated.
Army's still in there, dude.
Imagine Army makes the playoffs.
That's badass.
That'd be cool. I bet they would have a fire fucking jersey.
Dude, is it hoorah?
Oh, you're making his brain
hurt.
Dude. I'm trying to think. Talked about it last time. One's hoo-ah and one's hoorah.
Hoorah is Navy.
Yeah, no. Hoorah is Army.
That's I think I had it right. But hey, Bood, Ole Miss is kind of coming back after the LSU loss.
I mean, they play Georgia this week, so
yeah,
they beat Georgia, and it's at Ole Miss.
You think the new rule helped Ole Miss or hurt Ole Miss? That you can't fake an injury. Did you see that?
Yeah, but I thought they did that a couple of weeks ago. They faked the injury.
They did it. I think they made it official last week.
Dude, Ole Miss is your coach is such a little bitch about the night game thing. Did you see that?
I kind of get it. I agree. I agree with them.
I mean,
because both y'all teams don't get fucking night games.
They're playing
party.
They're playing Georgia next week, who's ranked number 2.
We like to fucking party,
and they're playing at 2:30.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit.
Yeah,
you cannot tell me Penn State, Ohio State should be over.
Okay, yeah, they should have some of these games flexed, but
I think it's been
LSU's just a party school, dude.
But it's been like a 2-year span, I think, that they haven't had night games. That's what he was saying.
I know, but don't call out the team you just fucking lost to. That's so fucking stupid. Oh, LSU has night game, dude.
I can't tell you a time in my life where LSU Alabama has never been a night game.
Yeah, it's always a night game.
Yeah,
and it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it shouldn't be, but I'm saying there's a lot of games that should be night games this year that are not night games.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I don't think that maybe all of LSU's night games should have been night games.
Yeah.
It was kind of just convenient that they weren't ranked matchups.
Yeah.
But if you could imagine that LSU would have pissed down their leg, that wouldn't have been very cool.
Ole Miss beats Georgia. They're probably in the top 10, I'd assume.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Georgia's
out. LSU even beats Texas A&M. We're in it right now. But it was nice to not have LSU this weekend and kind of just
lose.
What? Wait, what?
I mean, they're coming off a loss, so not to have them lose.
Wait, but we
but Alabama
your team
next week.
We beat your team though.
Yeah, in overtime.
Still beat your team though.
I still think Alabama's gonna fucking destroy LSU.
Yeah, but then his team put up 63 on Arkansas. That's pretty fucking ridiculous.
That ain't that fucking ridiculous, dude.
63 points is a lot on an
what
SEC
was ridiculous
team.
was Lane Kiffin throwing that ball.
Yeah, no, you kept telling me about that.
You'll need to see that. That was comical.
Threw a ball at a ref.
Well, no, Jackson Dart threw it out of bounds because the ball was over his head. It was like a miss snap.
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin catches it, and then he throws it at the ref in the end zone. And the ref tries catching it.
It just hit him in the face.
I'm not sure if Oregon is my number one anymore.
I think they are that team.
I don't know who you could.
Michael's kind of been on this that they're going to run away with it.
I don't think they're going to run away.
I'm gonna like.
I don't think they're going to run away.
Not that I think they wouldn't, but also like
it's scary that a number one team is sliding under the radar like this and nobody's talking about them.
No one is talking about Oregon. I hate it. I hate it for Tabor mostly.
But like that's just.
But then again, I kind of like it for Tabor.
Yeah, but no, that's kind of like I've never seen like how long they've been number one for 2 weeks.
Probably 2 or 3 now.
How long they been in the top three? How long they been in the top three since the beginning of the season?
Yep.
And nobody's talked about them.
No,
they beat Ohio State.
And that's it.
Dylan Gabriel's like going the fuck off.
Yeah, no, I think that defense is low key underrated.
I kind of like turning the page on Dylan Gabriel. He might be a good NFL quarterback when it's all said and done. He looks like he has the tools for it.
I think he's gonna have a Kyler Murray career.
Kyler Murray's a good NFL quarterback.
Yeah. I'm saying like he ain't gonna win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, Oregon should be number one. They deserve it. But I think Texas could beat them.
I think Texas could beat
Georgia
Oregon.
could beat them. I think if Ohio State played them again, Ohio State would beat them.
Oregon always has a very
This is what's going to make that fucking playoff so fun, dude.
Yeah.
Oregon's O-line is very fucking underrated. Like, I think they have like the two, in my opinion, like the two best left-right tackle duo. And like the amount of pressures they give up is not much.
Clemson fucked themselves this weekend bad.
Sure fucking did.
I called that one. That was the upset of the week.
I think we kind of all.
Yeah, we all said that this was going to be an upset radar game.
Way to go, boys. Way to go. Final Truth is on it. Final Truth is on it. And you motherfuckers looking at this camera, maybe all like 10 of y'all, guess what? Thanks for locking in. And guess what? We're about to blow up. I feel it. ESPN contract coming tomorrow. I feel it. This is going to be the episode. Florida almost fucking had it, dude.
They fucked it.
No, really, DJ Lagway getting hurt really fucked it.
Yeah, but no, they fucking fumbled the snap right before halftime or whatever on a field goal.
Yeah.
They can't do that. That's a huge momentum.
We were so close, and I thought we had kind of called that a little bit.
They had 4 fucking picks. They picked the ball up 4 fucking times. You can't lose a game like that. That's some Saints bullshit right there.
You know, it's the best part of my weekend. Booed.
A&M losing.
Who called it?
A&M.
I did. I fucking said that this was going to happen. The Aggies, cult-ass team, coming off a LSU win, couldn't fucking get it together, and they get fucking dog walk. I'm talking embarrassed.
If you were watching that game earlier, though, they were fucking popping each other. That was kind of like a good football game.
At the end, it was a dog walk.
No, South Carolina.
That Raheem Sanders, running back from South Carolina.
Yeah, 6 foot.
I got my eye on him for Dynasty.
6 foot, 238 pounds.
I think the quarterback went off rushing.
I mean, that was an insane game.
I think it was a battle of who was going to wear out first, and A&M definitely wore out.
Also, Josh Simon, 4 receptions, 132, and 2 TDs. South Carolina's receiver. Absolute dog. Yeah. But that helped LSU so much, man, that we needed that. And now we're ranked in front of them. We're 14th. They're 15th. Ole Miss is 16th.
I think LSU still needs a lot more to get in.
I know, but if we went out.
Because if you do the math, you got 5.
If they went out, it would. I was trying to look at it. There's a lot of scenarios. Tennessee needs to lose.
Yeah.
That's the one that's holding everything.
And I think Tennessee's definitely going to lose because, I mean, Kentucky, who sucks,
and
put up 18 on
Tennessee plays Georgia also.
And your team also lost to Kentucky, so that'll fuck them as far as – it's all going to come down to who lost to who. Mm-hmm. And what's going to fuck LSU is going to be USC. And what's going to fuck Texas A&M is this game to South Carolina and Notre Dame at the beginning of the season. I think that game put the dagger in –
Well, I think theoretically the way it's going to work –
because we lost to Texas A&M – when they were ranked highly. And, I mean...
We also lost to USC, who's unranked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's first game of season too.
I know,
I
but
think that takes
still.
out a
You
little
see,
bit of the
in my
sting.
opinion, that should not take out. You're
shouldn't.
taking that risk by playing that first game of the season. If you don't want that to count against you, then don't play that game.
But I
Okay,
still think
I know it counts against us, but I'm just saying, as far as
No,
Texas A&M's, they just lost to 2 unranked teams now,
yeah.
as opposed to our 1.
But yeah, USC, but those 2 teams, one's a SEC team and the other one's a Notre Dame team that's ranked in the top
Alabama's
20.
the one who's really getting off scot-free here.
it depends if they win. If they beat LSU,
I know, but if
Ooh.
that's no man,
because they
We're
both
gonna
have
talk
they
about
both
that
have
on
2 losses.
Friday, but damn man,
Yeah.
I think it's going to end up being Texas, Georgia, SEC championship.
I think
At the end
LSU's
of
gonna
it.
sneak in.
I don't know, dude. What
I
if
don't know
A&M?
if they can?
What if A&M wins out? What if A&M wins out, beats Texas?
What if A&M and Tennessee went out?
Yeah, exactly.
And
Who's in the
Texas?
SEC championship?
But Tennessee has to play Georgia. So,
Yeah, I'm saying if A&M wins out, beats Texas, and they both have 2 losses, who you putting in the SEC championship?
well, it's gonna
And
come-
Tennessee loses.
I don't know.
You're gonna have
Tennessee's
what?
has to play Georgia in one of the games.
And how many?
Yeah.
Georgia only
Look,
has 1
you know
loss.
what you
One
need to
loss.
do right now is look up the bracketology, like who would be in it today. I know it was like BYU snuck in there, Miami.
That's another thing. If Miami and Clemson meet in the ACC championship, or Miami and Pitt, and Pitt or Clemson win, they take a spot, and Miami's not getting kicked out off of 1 loss.
Right now they have Oregon at 1, Georgia at 2. Motherfucker.
I need to see the bracket as far
Yeah,
as
that's how the. Okay, Oregon, Georgia, Miami, BYU. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. They would have a bye,
Yeah,
and then you would have Texas playing Texas A&M. Then they would play Georgia. Then you have Ohio State playing Clemson, who would have to play Miami. Then you have Penn State playing
have Clemson
Boise
in there?
State.
Penn State, Boise State would be a good game.
This was updated on the 28th, so it is outdated
Yeah.
now that I'm looking at it.
yeah, because Clemson's 19.
But I do see like BYU, if they went out, then they
Yeah.
would be.
But that's what I'm saying,
seeded.
though. That's if they win out. If they lose their conference championship, they can still get in it, but that team that won is also in.
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
Who did Florida State play this week, Mike?
Fucking North Carolina, fucking Tar Heels.
How did that go?
I think the running back for North Carolina had 256 rushing.
Jesus Christ!
But right now they have 4 teams that are in
Yeah, I think Mike Garfield.
as the SEC. So I guess you can kind of guess that there would be 4 teams in the SEC.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
The only way
that's how you know the South runs ball, baby.
LSU can get in is if 1, they win out, and then 2, if every team in the conference championship that should win wins. If one of those teams loses, LSU's out.
Yeah, because then they'd have to
Because
give
then
it to
that's 2
another-
teams
Mhm.
in.
LSU just really needs to win this week.
Oh yeah,
I just
Easily.
But yeah, no, the LSU's rest of the season is must win.
like all these other SEC teams.
yeah. I mean, everybody in the SEC, everything's
you got
must
15,
win.
14, 13 all SEC
I don't know.
teams.
Some could be a can't lose.
All of them are must win.
I'm guessing you have 6 teams in the SEC right now that are in the top 15.
Only 3 of them are going to get in. I don't
it's
see.
gonna be
4.
nuts. As far as the
Oh yeah, another big upset. SMU and Pitt too. That was a big upset.
SMU kicked their fucking ass.
Bad.
SMU you could put in there too.
SMU, yeah, maybe so.
They're at 13 right
that,
now.
That
Fuck.
would take an
They're
SEC
knocking on the
team's,
They do have one of the most underrated offenses.
I know, but dude, I don't see the committee with how competitive the SEC's been adding SMU before
If
or
SMU
another one of those SEC teams.
But if SMU wins the ACC championship, they're in
they're not
because
going to
Clemson has 2 wins. They have one of the best offenses in college football.
Yeah, but they would have to play.
They play Miami, and you said Miami's defense is horrible.
I don't know. Miami would dog walk them.
You would hope, because that could be another team that kicks out LSU and a shot of making it.
It's gonna be cool. Now you can kind of start seeing who's gonna sneak in. Who
Mhm.
has shots?
Well,
to
that's like
sneak
I'm
in.
saying. Like if the championships work out, yeah, then. But if the championship doesn't, if a top 5 team loses in the championship and then some bullshit team gets in, and then you can't kick out
I
the other
think
team.
your only goal is to see LSU out.
No,
I
I'm
feel
just
it.
naming
Rating it.
scenarios.
What I
Rating
think's
off.
going to
I
happen
really do
is
think the
that
same thing that happened to us last year. A team that's going to get in that doesn't deserve it over. I think LSU does deserve a shot. Like they've played
I
good
don't.
ball.
Honestly, like
if they lose to Bama, then no.
Yeah, no.
I would love to say
No.
yes, but like even if we do, I'm scared that we like we're gonna have another game like the fucking Texas A&M game,
Mhm.
and I mean,
Well, I think I'm saying
but
that.
I take that back. That's being a fucking negative fan and all, but like we really need
If
to
you-
fucking win this week.
If you don't make the SEC championship now, that it's split up just whoever can make
Yeah.
it, the top 2 teams, then you shouldn't be in it. Because remember how it always used to be LSU, Alabama,
Yeah,
and then like they'd play some shitty ass team,
And
but
Georgia
then
would play-
you'd end up
yeah.
playing LSU, Alabama in the championship or
Yeah.
something like that.
yeah, no.
But they were on the same side. One team wouldn't play the championship game.
But like I think as a like football guy, I don't think you should be punished for going out your way to face a ranked opponent early in the season. I think even though that opponent's not ranked now, you still went out your way to face them. Like I don't think that
Texas
matters.
A&M did that also. They played Notre Dame.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
Barely.
I don't
lost.
think the difference should be Notre
Yeah.
Dame's still
No,
winning
you
and
kinda-
USC's still losing.
You kind of bank on that team's going to be good that year to where it holds some
But
volume on your record.
Why is another team deciding if I make it or make it in the playoffs?
What I think is going to happen is SEC is going to keep on beating each other, like they've been doing the past 4
Everyone's
weeks.
beating
and it's
each
gonna-
other.
I'm
Everyone's beating each
convinced
other right
that
now.
it's going to be Texas A&M. If
So you got Texas.
I think
A&M.
Georgia and Texas
You got-
are locks right now.
You got A&M beating Texas at the end of the year to make that SEC championship.
I could see it.
I can see that happening too, but then you can't leave out Texas. Texas, I would make Texas what, 2 losses?
2 losses to 2 top 10 ranked teams
Exactly.
at the time.
Exactly.
I really and LSU, dude, I'm telling you, it's gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
I think LSU's pushing it though.
LSU
Like-
needs everybody to win that should win. They don't need upset games. And then they need to win out for them to get in.
They just need Ole Miss and
They need Ole Miss to keep winning.
not really.
No, the LSU and Ole Miss are in the same exact boat.
Yeah.
They both play
both
one
need-
more high team, and if they win out, they're going to be pushing that playoff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We need Georgia to beat them.
But then
because
But
Georgia's
then that
already,
knocks Georgia down to 2 losses to where you're like, what the fuck?
And LSU plays Vanderbilt. I think LSU probably has the roughest schedule left in the SEC.
Tennessee got a hard one too.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
Tennessee just needs to get knocked out. Kentucky should have beat them this week.
But dude, I would not want to play Vanderbilt right now.
Well,
They really like they're having a great year, but at the same time they're playing like they have nothing to
they
lose.
got the charisma.
And I don't think they have like they're playing like, I'm bowl eligible, so who gives a fuck what I do now?
Oh, and you know if Colorado makes the conference final and they lose,
Oh,
they'll probably throw them in there.
exactly.
Yeah, but I do think Georgia is going to steamroll the piss out of Tennessee in 2 weeks, and that'll fucking help us
Yeah.
Maybe.
big time.
Georgia. Then if that happens, Georgia has an automatic spot in the SEC.
Which I'm
championship.
fine with. Georgia already is number 2, so they seem like they already have that.
I'm not
So,
fine with
like,
Georgia's pretty fucking
But then it comes
fraudulent.
down to Texas because Texas can take that spot.
I don't think Georgia's fraudulent fucking team.
I don't think Texas is going to pan out.
I don't know. I trust.
I think
trust
Texas may take one more big loss, and I think the Arkansas game is going to be where they are going to take a L.
They can take one more L though.
And I think that knocks them out. If
I don't think it does.
from an unranked opponent,
I think they need
You
to
want them
take
to
3
lose to
L's.
Texas A&M.
Yeah.
I agree, but you also want them to lose to because that's one SEC matchup and it's an unranked opponent. That'd be a really bad loss.
Yeah.
But dude, I think Texas A&M could sneak in there too.
If they beat Texas, they're sneaking.
Oh yeah, if they beat Texas, they're in for sure.
Yeah, but
But I'm saying if South Carolina keeps winning and A&M loses to Texas, and Notre Dame wins out, that's 3 great teams to lose to.
we need New Mexico State to beat the fuck out of Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, we just need to go down the list and say we need all these games.
I think instead of LSU needs to worry about focus on them winning out first.
What's
But
the?
they also
I
need
want you to
worry
look up
about-
the odds on what's LSU's going to playoffs.
Look up the odds on Florida State going to the playoffs.
That's zero. That is zero.
There's something out there.
That's so sad, Mike. The beginning of the season, were you like? I mean, I know you probably weren't thinking national championship, but you were definitely
No.
thinking like.
I thought our defense was going to hold up a lot.
But
better.
like you were excited to go to you were like 12-team playoff. We're in. Like
Yeah, for sure. But like at the same time, I realized how much talent we lost. But I didn't know we would suck. I did not know we would suck this much.
Yeah. LSU
we cooked.
as of today
It's
afternoon.
cooked.
Let me just make sure I'm.
You ever had fried tiger before?
Plus 4,000
Cool. Put your money down
to win. No, hold up.
to make it.
Yeah, that's to win the natty, dude.
To win it.
Okay, that's
I don't know.
understandable.
They just all these websites have so many fucking ads on them.
That's still pretty bad.
Plus
Yeah,
4,000. So what? Their odds probably make the playoffs is probably plus 1,500.
To make the
No.
playoffs, probably like plus 500 if I had to guess.
Oh, then we're good.
I'm guessing.
I think it's less.
Teams to
I
make
think it's more than that actually.
LSU's at plus 220.
Really?
No, we're good, dude.
That's crazy.
But Georgia and Texas are super high. So
What's
know
A&M?
A&M is plus 350.
Woo! Vegas knows too, boy. Vegas knows too, boy.
Vegas just wants you to waste your money.
That's okay.
Tulane plus 700.
That ain't a bad bet. That's a good
Dude.
value pick right there.
Could you imagine if LSU gets kicked out by Tulane?
UL Lafayette plus 1,000 to make the playoffs.
Go bet that.
That's crazy that they're even like giving them recognition to even.
Oh, they've been winning games.
Do y'all want to move on to NFL?
Yeah, sure. They
You
do.
want me to go roll down the AP top 25 and then we can move down to NFL. All right. Number 1, Oregon. 2 is Georgia. Ohio State is number 3. Miami is number 4. Texas is number 5. Penn State is number 6. 7 is Tennessee. Indiana is number 8. BYU is 9.
Who's number 8?
Indiana. They
Good
ain't
for
not
them.
just a basketball school anymore.
Good
I'm
for
telling you.
them.
Fraudulent ass Notre Dame at 10. Jesus Christ.
I like Notre Dame now.
I don't. Bama is number 11. Boise State is 12. SMU is 13. LSU is 14. Texas A&M at 15. Ole Miss at 16. Iowa State at 17. Army at 18.
Army, dude, that's another. They can sneak
crazy.
in. That's crazy.
Clemson at 19. I think they're dead. Washington State at 20. 21's Colorado booed. There we go. Kansas State at 22. Pittsburgh at 23. Vanderbilt, who is bowl eligible, is 24. And 25, Louisville in it.
Also got something to say. I get Florida State sucks with the whole playoff argument last year, and now we are horrible. But also, I don't like how nobody's talking about Michigan, like losing these games after a national title.
I kind of 2 or 3 weeks ago pushed Michigan out of my mind because they suck that bad.
But that's why they won a national title, and nobody's talking about them losing. We didn't even make it to the playoffs last year. We got left out because we were talking about how our team's so good, and not everybody's talking about us. But they were also saying their team was so good.
I think it was because of the
national
expectations coming into this. I think everybody knew Michigan was going to suck this season. I
Then
think everybody was pretty high on Florida State.
Should they have been in the playoffs last year?
Yes.
No, they cheated.
I mean, they won pretty fair and square at the end.
Did they?
Yeah.
You know that for sure.
Well, Connor Stallions sure wasn't fucking there.
They could have been texting them. There's so many other ways to communicate.
You want to move on to some NFL talk, Big Mike?
Sure, yeah, because I had the
found your
first upset of the week.
I found this little table with percentages. It's pretty cool. LSU, as of now, has a 35% chance of making
Hey, I
the
ain't mad at that
playoffs.
right now.
That's
Now,
way higher than I thought.
If they win out, they have a 99%.
Wow.
But that's what like the
With losses?
width of as of this
Yeah.
Tell me something nice. Tell me something nice.
week.
Come on, Mike.
If they lose one
Still
more,
1% chance.
71%. But I don't know how this works, but it's a really cool
If I lose one
Take
more, it's 71.
71.
That's
so it must
stupid.
take
That
in
ain't
all the
bad.
other
It must
games.
take in, it has to take in all the
It
other
takes
games.
in other
Mm.
games.
You're telling me,
Tell me
yeah.
something real.
You can't tell me if LSU
loving
loses one more
Because
game,
like
Texas A&M wins
Alabama has a
out.
higher chance as of right now than LSU.
But we're gonna beat them this weekend.
Yeah, well, I guess since Alabama's favorited. But if they lose one more, then they have a lesser percent than what LSU has for just losing one more.
I don't agree with that.
We're gonna be all right.
I don't agree that they should have a lower percentage.
No, I mean
yeah.
this is percent wise.
Yeah, they beat Georgia.
Yeah,
All right. I'm telling you, we're gonna take Bama, and this is gonna lock us in. We're gonna be locked in.
So wait, you're saying at the same time LSU doesn't deserve to be in the playoffs, but you want them in the playoffs.
The only reason I would say that, you know what, we do deserve to be in the playoffs. We do.
I'm just saying.
But like, I'm just saying that our team is not. I think we're a playoff team. I don't think we're a national championship team.
I don't think you should be in the playoffs. It's a wasted spot.
I don't think Brian Kelly deserves to be in the playoffs.
Facts.
I don't think Garrett Nussmeier deserves to be
I
in
don't
the
think
playoff.
Kelly, Nuss, who's the left tackle?
Will
But this is
Yeah.
what I think. Like, then that kind of defeats the purpose of the 12-team playoff, where you're like, oh, they don't deserve a spot. But it's like, if you do what you need to do, and you fucking win out, and you fucking get in there,
Yeah.
you could run the fucking table
Yeah.
of 12 teams
Yep.
and win it.
Yep. Yep.
What?
I'm agreeing. Same thing. Last year, said the same shit.
Oh, with FSU, who had a second-string quarterback, and then you'll get beat fucking 63
Hey,
to
undefeated.
something.
Undefeated's undefeated.
Y'all got y'all ass beat.
Undefeated is undefeated, and you know how many starters were sitting out in that fucking game. You won an ACC championship with your third string, and you beat an SEC team with your
At
second
least,
string.
at least we had something come out of last season.
I think
Fucking
Vanderbilt
Heisman.
could have won the ACC championship game. Who'd they play? Louisville.
Louisville, who was a
That
top
was
15.
a horrible game.
Louisville was top 15.
Spankings.
Louisville was top 15.
Damn, Mike.
You know,
Nothing
it
to
was
show
just-
for last year.
Beat the shit out of LSU. We'll live with that.
Yeah, at least we got a Heisman.
Congrats.
All right, Texans Jets Thursday night football.
Called it.
It was Chaka's birthday on Halloween, and we both had the Texans. We were feeling froggy. Mike had the Jets, and we got fucked.
Sure did. Just did
Uh,
everything to lose that game, too.
I know every single thing, every single thing, and
Tank
the
Dell.
Texans just don't look like themselves, man.
Tank Dell had a game.
I know, but it's just the defense. You know, like it was the defense looked a lot more locked in at the beginning of the season
I
than
don't know.
these past couple of games.
Look at these stats. That's a CJ Stroud problem. 11 for 30 with 191.
I know, but he's won games like that throughout the season. Like
He's not doing like he did last
Nah.
year. at
No.
all.
You know
He is
why?
Very underperforming.
You know
It's-
why?
it's
Him and
not-
Sauce Gardner got figured out. That's why.
it's inconsistent because he has had a couple games like that this season.
He's also his two wide receivers are out. So he has two wide receivers out. All he has is Tank Dell.
But I mean, Tank Dell's good enough to be your only receiver.
6 receptions, 126 yards. He had more than
And
half the catches.
Fucking Mixon, dude.
That's exact. But like, that's why you got to get a tight end. I think tight ends are more important than people think.
I think Brees Hall and the Jets running game is a lot more like the bigger piece of the puzzle piece than Aaron Rodgers and the rest of what the media focuses on about the Jets.
Yeah.
If you took away Brees Hall and Braylon Allen off of that team, they would probably be one of the worst ones in the NFL right now.
Yeah, and Aaron Rodgers.
I know maybe
more
his
annoying.
stats of the game this week did not show. Like, I mean, he only had 75 yards or something like that. But
And he fumbled and he recovered it.
I understand. But, like, if you take that out, Devontae Adams does not have that game that he just had because you
Yeah.
can't do any of that RPO bullshit.
And Devontae Adams dropped a pass too. He dropped.
He
deep
drops
ball.
a lot of shit
Yeah.
for saying that he's the best wideout in the league. I want you to kind of pay me some respect right here
Why?
for this next game we're going to talk about.
No, wait.
Because it happened. It happened today. I woke up and Dennis Allen is no longer the head coach of the New Orleans Saints.
Why would I pay you respect after you were delusional
Because
damn near
I
all
fucking
year?
said that the Carolina Panthers were going to win this
yeah,
game.
and guess what?
And we're going to.
The
This was going to
Saints
be the
are
game.
still fucking stupid because now they hired a brand new coach right before the deadline, and they have no chance to trade anybody they want to trade.
We didn't hire. We got an interim coach.
Yeah, no, and I like him, but you're fucking him over because you're getting him right before the deadline, so he has no opportunity to trade or get better players or do anything.
What, the head coach right now?
Yes.
I mean, I think they threw him in there, so
No, I like him.
he can
He's a
take
good
the
hire.
heat. He's special teams. You know what I mean?
Also,
Like,
I don't think we were getting any fucking players, anyways.
no, we weren't getting any players.
I think we are definitely not buyers right now. We are sellers.
We are shopping for a head coach right now, and that's why they put the special teams.
I
coordinator.
honestly think this guy's going to work out. I like him.
I don't. I think we're gonna. This is a Band-Aid on it, and I think
he had a great press conference.
I was looking at it today. Do you know who the favorite is to be our fucking coach?
Is it Minnesota's guy?
No, it is Bill Belichick.
Yeah, no, it would just be suck. It would just suck ass.
I would hate that.
Yeah,
He's 75.
Next was Ben Johnson. They also had Bobby Slowick, and they also had the name on there that I want, Mike Vrabel.
yeah.
I want Mike Vrabel so bad.
How much money did the Saints have? $3 maybe.
Yeah, but that'll free up
Yeah,
at the end of the season.
I don't think the Saints have the money to afford those coaches.
I think Vrabel, yeah, because Vrabel right now is not making much. He's like a fucking, not even an assistant on the Browns.
I can see Vrabel going to the Raiders.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that
Tom Brady's part owner. Him
Exactly.
and Vrabel
I'm
are
not-
boys.
I don't know how much of boys they are, but also I think the Raiders, despite the record, really like Antonio Pierce over there. I do.
Yeah.
Because
Mm.
I think they would have fired him already if it was a coaching issue. But
I mean, they're kind of in the same situation as no, they're ahead of the game. They're in the same situation as like the Patriots, pretty much.
yeah,
They just need to find a quarterback that can work for them. I mean, they've been
we'll talk about the Patriots in a second. That was a good game.
Yeah,
was
no,
a really
but
good game.
Saints. I think I saw it today. Saints were the first team ever in 275 games to have 150 more yards receiving and held the other team to 150 yards less than whatever,
Rushing.
and also had 5 touchdowns, meaning 3 interceptions or 3 turnovers, and still lose the game.
Just like we're in the boat where we fucking won this 2 stupid games. And then we're all high, and then now it has been the biggest dumpster fire in the fucking land to the point where our biggest win of the season is firing our head coach. And
But they fucked.
I know that I wanted this to happen, but it also like really stung waking up and knowing that you lost to the Panthers. Instead, I mean, the players don't want to be losing these games either. They all took to Twitter.
Yeah, you saw that shit.
Yeah, like
they had to get
Cam Jordan walked off and he took to Twitter. Sanders took to Twitter. Saunders took to Twitter.
Michael
and then
Thomas was going on.
Michael Thomas straight up was just calling out Derek Carr. I mean,
Which I kind of agree with everything he fucking said.
Yeah.
I agree and I disagree at the same time.
Yeah, I didn't agree with the Olave thing. Olave
It's
is
just-
the better receiver at the time.
But at the same time, Mike, you had what, 2 good seasons, and
Yeah, but you
you're
also
not playing right now.
broke
So
a record.
like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm like. You ain't got to do
Well,
that.
he's pissed about because of the whole injury that he
Well,
caught
the reason
with
he's
the
not
staff.
playing is because of the Saints.
And-
I'll
and
say that.
Yeah.
Derek Carr does suck, but he is a stand-up guy as like a
I
person.
don't care if you're a stand-up guy. Shit, nobody cares.
Well, no,
about
he
that.
said ever since the first day he met Michael Thomas has
football wise,
he's had a problem with him. You know what I mean? And we all know people like that.
Yeah, but
But
guess who was quarterback when Dennis Allen got fired for the Raiders?
it was Derek Carr.
Guess who's the quarterback?
Derek Carr.
Yeah.
But that's not what I'm saying. I mean, if
I
you
don't
watch
think
Derek
Derek-
Carr's, whenever they asked him about it, he answered it pretty much the best way he could.
Yeah.
And he also said Michael Thomas had a problem with me since the first day I met him. And
Well, maybe
he's playing in the NFL, and Michael Thomas had multiple opportunities to come back and play, and he.
I think, dude, that's bullshit.
No, I don't think-
because whenever Mike Thomas did play, he did fucking great. And then every single time that he would get a little something going, the Saints fucking trainers fucked him.
Yeah, no, that's
But no,
what I'm
he could be
saying.
on a team right now.
No, he
'Cause he's
I really,
injured.
I really
I
don't think
think
he
that
could. I think that injury's like fucking a long last, like a nagging one, because of what the Saints training.
But like
staff
that's
did.
honestly on him too at the same time.
Yeah.
Because like if you are gonna be the injured player and not be out, maybe don't be like on Twitter just talking like a fucking dumbass. Because like no team's gonna want to touch you because they know
He's talking
that
like Antonio
if it
Brown.
doesn't work out,
Yeah,
then you're just gonna be a Twitter
like-
finger, dude.
but like maybe he saw something in Derek Carr way before we did.
Yeah.
Maybe Derek Carr's just fake as shit. That could also be a thing.
Maybe Derek Carr just
Because I have not heard anybody say anything great about him in the locker room whatsoever. Nobody's going out their way to say like what they say about Jameis Winston. Like Jameis Winston's a backup. I hear more about Jameis Winston being a locker room guy.
First
than
2
Derek Carr.
weeks, I mean, Kubiak had that offense running. I
You know,
wouldn't say
you know what the Saints organization has to do? We have to make his wife cry.
who.
Because whenever he left the Raiders,
crazy
he
change.
knew that he said that the day that he knew it was over with the Raiders was when they made his wife cry.
And he
So
went
we
off
have
for
to
the
be
next
mean
couple weeks
enough
after
to
that.
Derek Carr to the point where his wife cries, and then he'll be out of here.
I just say I don't care who we lose to now,
I think
as
we
long as
don't.
we get a quarterback.
I think we don't. Dude, this next week, I like him. I like him a lot. If you watch him on the sidelines, he has a lot.
I'm confused on who we get in the tankathon here.
we're gonna have to get a quarterback.
I understand, but who?
Is the quarterback worth it in this draft? No.
Cam?
Cam.
I don't think so.
I think he's the only one that you can say is worth it. But like I wouldn't say he's the best one we've seen in.
Not even close.
Oh, the NFL's different. I mean, they are shifting a lot of quarterbacks out.
First of all, Chris Olave is going to retire next year if he gets another concussion.
Yeah, dude. Poor Chris Olave, dude. He's getting and like
2
that's the
concussions in 2 weeks.
thing. Derek Carr's throwing them motherfucker hospital balls, dude.
Exactly.
Get him killed out there.
I think that's what Michael Thomas was kind of pissed off more about than anything.
I mean, yeah, because that's what happened to him most of the time too.
Yeah.
I mean,
But no, so in the draft, you get a wide receiver or you get a quarterback. If Chris Olave has a major injury to where if he gets another concussion, he's done, and your best wide receiver is Rashid Shaheed coming off his 3rd ACL surgery, what do you get?
And Rashid's getting injured.
If they draft a lineman, they're fucking retarded because our linemen are so fucking
I
young.
am glad this is where I'm glad we signed fucking Kamara now.
Yeah.
That Kamara
But then
contract looks
again,
pretty smart.
Kam-
But they're not
Kamara's
going
gonna
to
be
fix this
29.
overnight. It's going to be.
multiple years.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, what do you do
But I'd
next?
like to get a quarterback. You know what I mean? I mean, it's.
But I'm saying this draft coming up, I don't see a wide receiver that sticks out or a quarterback that's like. I'm saying this is going to be our franchise guy for the next 10 to 15 years.
But if you look at the NFL, a lot of these quarterbacks don't pan out. But you need to take risk on them.
But
Saints
I'm
have never
saying-
taken risk on drafting a
I'll say
quarterback.
this after what you saying that. If the Saints, this is the perfect time you get a quarterback to ride the bench.
But that's the thing, dude. We just did that.
Yeah,
No, like
but
get a first round
Rattler
quarterback.
was a
What do we do with
fifth-round
him?
pick.
Get rid of
keep
him.
him.
Fuck him.
No, I think he might be getting
Trade
he
him.
Could get cut next year.
You get
Trade
cut,
him.
You need somebody to throw the ball at practice.
Hayner.
You know what I
I
mean?
think
Hayner.
Hayner's
Keep
better.
Hayner.
I think Hayner's better than fucking Rattler.
Hayner would be a lot cheaper, and you can still trade for Rattler just because of his athletic ability.
I
that
just
he's
think
got.
the Saints are in a perfect opportunity to what they should have done after Drew Brees and Sean Payton
Is Derek
left.
Carr's contract up next year?
No, he's got 2 or 3 more
It's
years
2 more
left.
years.
But I think he was up for.
Resigning.
Yeah.
I'm saying that I think we were able to trade him after 2025.
I don't know.
Remember, I thought you told me that.
I might have. Let me look it up.
I'd like to see the Saints rebuild with a new
But it's
quarterback.
like no one's gonna fucking want him.
I mean, we're not going to make the playoffs. I mean,
Just get
we
James
can't-
back, man.
Hey, if we went Joe Flacco or Jameis for a couple fucking like 1 or 2 years, I'd be okay.
Yeah, Derek Carr's contract runs through the 2026 season. Expires in 2027.
I think
Oh, God.
It'll be cool if the Saints just redo the whole team to where
Dude.
it's nothing left over from Sean Payton.
He has a
And they
no
can start fresh.
and he has a full no trade clause.
I feel like
Fuck
that's where
that.
we've been at for so long.
We have been, but they've been doubling down on getting these good players that
We
are,
gave this motherfucker a roster bonus if he's on the roster in 2025. No trade clause, and his void year is in 2027, 2028.
All right, we lost to the fucking Panthers. And
Yeah.
Dennis Allen is our
Called
head
it.
coach.
happy to see Bryce Young smile though.
Yeah, that was nice to see him win.
He didn't play
Hey,
horrible.
I picked him up in. Someone dropped him in Dynasty.
Oh yeah, that's a good pick.
Like, dude, and like I picked him up for barely anything, and
Maybe the Saints get him.
wouldn't be mad
I've
at
been
it.
saying it.
No, that's what I'm saying. And then because honestly, I see the Saints winning 3 more games with this coach. I see them beating the Browns.
Maybe 2. But I mean, I don't care if they win. We're at the playoffs.
I think we
so
could beat the Giants.
No,
I'd
I'm saying-
rather.
I'm
I'd
saying-
rather
I
them.
genuinely think we could beat the Giants.
I'm saying that because this would be perfect Saints fan torture. You finally fire your coach. You're in the top 5 pick, and then you win. Fucking start winning games, and then you're out of the top 5 pick.
I'm not even.
I don't want to
give a
even
fuck.
entertain that
As long as
do.
torture.
I don't even.
That
give
would
a
be
fuck.
torture. That would suck ass.
I know. I don't. I'm not rooting
No,
for
that
that.
wouldn't be torture because where I'm at right now is like I don't even expect to win one more game for the season. So if we win fucking 5,
How many games
I'm
did
okay
you
with
have
that.
winning at the beginning of the season?
if you would have told me,
10 or 9?
I think
9 or 10?
yeah, 10. I think I had 10.
That's crazy.
Well, so did Vegas, dude.
Well,
Fucking 9.5. The plus 9.5 for them to win over that was like minus 135. Wasn't even like they were supposed to be a pretty goddamn good team.
I
I'd
had
like to see
4.
Quinn Ewers too. Cam Ward or Quinn
I remember
Ewers.
Big Cat was saying that going into the season 2. Everybody was like, I think the Saints are going to be better than people think they are.
I didn't.
Done.
I think those are the 2 best quarterbacks available that are like that you could probably put in immediately, or Ewers
Do you think these
or Cam Ward. I wouldn't
defensive
draft Miller.
coordinators figured out Kubiak with the Saints?
No, I think McCoy being out legit hurts that offense so bad. Because you got to think about it. You got a young O line. Penning's first year playing right tackle. That center traffics that whole O line, and him being out, and then you hire a guy like brand new come in, and he's trying to learn it. Like
To
I
hurt
think,
the passing game?
yeah, because you got to think about it. He's in charge of blocking
I mean,
responsibility and shit
the
like
rushing
that.
game, Kamara's just, what is he, top 2 right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's still.
I know.
Dude, he's not
He's
getting
catching the
targeted.
ball a fuckload too.
Dude, he broke the record the other day for most catches as a I don't know what the fuck I saw, but he has 550 receptions, something like that.
Yeah,
And he's top 5.
and the 2 people under him was like LaDainian Tomlinson, like 2 other Hall of
Yeah.
Famers.
And I think he needs 200 more yards to be the all-time Saints yard leader or something.
I think it's going to be cool with the Saints. I'm not expecting them to fix everything within a year,
How long?
but I think it'll be cool to get some new players and watch them
I
develop.
think we'll win the Super Bowl in 2027.
Yeah.
No. 25 year rebuild
I
starts
think
now.
25.
All right, Commanders Giants NFC Beast matchup. We won again. We're still in it. Jaden Daniels is fucking him, dude. Like that dude is. This probably might be one of the best rookie campaigns from a quarterback we've ever seen in the history of the NFL.
Yeah, there's some that are up there.
I know, but this
He's up
He's having
there.
good.
this is top 3.
Better than I thought he would.
I
think Andrew Luck's still one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen.
yeah, but this is right there with it
Yeah.
because he's got the running too.
Yeah.
The
I did not think this offense was going to be good at all this year.
No, but like the Giants kept up in this game as far as like making it a tight game, but they always play each other tight.
Did you
kinda
see,
expected that?
Did you see what Big Cat said about Daniel Jones?
No.
But he was like, yeah, I think Brian Dable was kind of in that fuck it. I don't want Daniel Jones as my quarterback anymore, so we're just gonna run him.
Daniel Jones didn't even have that bad of a game though. It really kind of just came down to the Commanders scoring like one more touchdown. you
Yeah.
know? Like
The
that's
Giants
just
have had a lot of close games this
yeah.
year. It's either they're getting blown out or they're barely losing these
Mm-hmm.
games.
Yeah,
And they're like 2 wins were fluke.
But they're-
kinda, though.
Yeah.
they're a young team too. They're probably a
Daniel
quarterback
Jones
away.
playing better than I thought he would.
They're
I
a
mean,
quarterback away from figuring it out.
Mm-hmm. You know, it'd be a nice spot for Bryce to go if it doesn't work out with Daniel
Giants.
Jones. Giants, cool.
Yeah. I hope Bryce can put it together because he still hasn't shown that he's a
Yeah.
starting quarterback
Yeah.
for the NFL.
And he's always been a winner, dude. He went to like
Yeah.
Mater Dei, then Alabama, and then like
I think if he would have
Heisman, all
done
that.
if he would have done the Patrick Mahomes method, he was perfect for like the Patrick Mahomes method. Sit for 2 years or a year, and then come in instead of throwing you into the wolves.
The Bills beat the Dolphins.
That
I
was a good game.
think that Josh Allen is on an MVP trajectory.
Well, he's number
From this
1 right
game.
now. In the
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Are you
I
sure?
figured it'd
Are
be
you
Lamar.
sure about
Saw it
that?
on Facebook.
Okay.
Well,
He's number 1. Lamar's number 2. Patrick Mahomes number 3.
I'm telling you,
Jay Daniels like number 4 or 5.
this team's scary. Like
They're good.
they're 7. Don't look now. Fucking Bills are 7-2 on the rebuilding year,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and it's going to be nothing nice.
Lamar's number 1. Vegas odds.
I saw it on Facebook that he was number 1. I had Lamar number 2.
Lamar and Josh Allen are tied for number 1. Both
All
are plus
right, well.
280.
There we go.
Except
Plus
Lamar.
280.
Number 3 is
bad.
Patrick Mahomes. Number 4 is what? Jaden Daniels or
No.
Jalen Hurts.
Number 4 is Jared Goff.
Jared Goff, yeah. Then what? Jalen and
Then Jalen and Joe.
yeah.
Then
Y'all could both kiss my Jalen.
Sam Darnold is in there
Hey,
too.
Dolphins put up some points though. It was good to see that they could finally score again.
Yeah, I mean, A-Chain had a fucking game.
They're still the only team in the NFL without 100 points this year, which is freaking crazy.
Yeah.
That's what happens when quarterbacks out.
Especially when they were like the most highest. Like last year, remember they had the fucking 70-point game against the Broncos and
Mhm.
shit? Damn, dude.
The AFC is kind of like a shit league
Dude,
side.
the whole
Damn.
NFL, do you know how many fucking teams have 2 wins?
It's like,
Like,
7 of
it's
them.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous how many teams
But,
have
like,
2 wins in
I
this
think the
bitch.
AFC is like where it's clearly defined the best team is. Not who the best team is. Like, because Chiefs beat the Ravens. Ravens beat the Bills.
It's just there's so many mediocre teams that it's like it's so any team can win on any given Sunday in this league right now.
No, unless you play the Lions.
Yeah, that's true. The Lions are fucking cold. The Chargers look like they found it too. The Chargers beat the shit out the Browns,
Poor Jameis.
and
How many picks he threw?
I think it was 2 or 3.
I think it was 3.
But- James
Yeah.
playing Jameis ball, and he still had some.
What
Yeah,
he said,
Just
last
basically
week,
getting at the Lord again.
we know how we felt about last week. Today ain't last week.
But the Chargers are 5-3 too, and
Yeah.
Herbert looks like he's kind of found, his rhythm with Quentin Johnson and Ladd McConkey. Going into the season, me and Mike were kind of like saying, "All right, who the fuck's gonna catch the ball?" Because Quentin Johnson can't catch. He can catch now.
Yeah.
He's been being able to catch since
Of
week
course.
1.
Of course, Richard randomly picks him up.
J.K. Dobbins, now that he's been healthy all
Lucky.
season, he's been
Mhm.
electric.
Yeah.
And then Justin Herbert just kind of looks comfortable right now. And I mean, if they could kind of find it, and if the Chiefs lose some games, like it could get frisky.
Yeah, no. I don't think the Chargers are quite there
And
yet.
why are the Browns not why are the Browns not fucking using Nick Chubb? Like I
think
know
the
they
Browns just suck. And
I know that
got
they
a good
kind of
win
like have
last
to like
week.
use him seldomly from the ACL injury, but like if he's all you got and your job's depending on that, if I'm the coach, I'm fucking running him like 26 times a game.
Yeah, but I think every team knows that. They're like, we know Jameis ain't going to win every game for him. But we know
Mhm.
Nick Chubb could, so let's
And they
stop
just,
him.
I mean, the Browns did just get rid of their number 1 wide receiver for the past, 5 years?
Yeah, but that Tillman game, dude had
Yeah,
another
but
game.
somebody has to catch the ball.
Yeah,
But you put Amari Cooper, then we might be
Yeah, but then
but the Browns suck. We've always
Yeah.
known this year that they've sucked.
yeah.
The Browns have sucked, but I feel bad for their fans because last year you went with
They're in the same spot
Joe
we are.
Flacco to the playoffs, and you kind of had a little like pep in your step. Like I think they were 11-6 or something like that.
Yeah, he
Finish
won
out
like the last 6 games of the
And-
season or something.
Yeah, but
Then
can't
you come
keep a
back with this
39-year-old
guy that
Joe.
used to be an MVP candidate, and was one of the biggest offseason trade pieces 2 or 3 years ago.
Serial rapist.
Yeah, now he's the grodiest dude in football, and you're way worse. And you're way worse with Jameis Winston, which is
Yeah.
kind of wild too.
They had LeBron. I don't feel bad for him.
No, God, that's a completely different thing. The Browns just
They've always sucked.
But you can't keep Joe Flacco on your team. He's 39 fucking years old. Like, you got to let him go. Is what
but
I'm
he
saying.
still kind of looked okay yesterday.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that game in a second. but-
Yeah. No, I'm not saying he looks bad. I'm just saying you're taking a huge risk signing a 39-year-old to play your whole season when he's been a backup or at his house since he's left the Ravens.
I bet you like fans are excited though in LA if you're like kind of like a bandwagon Chargers fan, or like the San Diego people are probably still Chargers fans, and they're probably pretty fucking excited to see Harbaugh. 8 games into the season,
Yeah.
you're sitting at fucking 5-3. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sure they weren't like expecting like to come out killing it,
But
but I
dude,
mean,
that
5-3.
defense.
kill to be 5-3 right now.
I give the Chargers, give them like 3 years.
yeah.
They're going to be up there in the AFC. Probably Mahomes the Chiefs will take a step back.
Yeah, but that
And
defense the Chargers have are just very
Or
underrated.
Ravens are going to take the spot for a little while, and then I
Mhm.
could see the Chargers sliding in there.
If you
being a
think
top
about
team.
it, the Chargers could have 3 Hall of Famers on their defense just this year. Derwin James, Joey Bosa, and Khalil Mack.
Derwin James is not going to be close to a fucking Hall of Famer.
He's young as shit. He still has time.
Just
If he
saying
makes
because he went to
enough-
FSU.
If he makes enough All Pros, because that's what it's about.
When's the last time? Look up when's the last time that motherfucker made a Pro Bowl, if he even has.
Derwin James, I think, may have been in the Pro Bowl every year besides his rookie year
No way.
or his second year. He definitely was last year.
No shot.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this motherfucker ain't that good, y'all. Nope. I'm telling you, didn't make it last year. He ain't been in a Pro Bowl in fucking 2 years. 3
He's
years.
a 3-time Pro Bowler.
I still don't think just because you make 3 Pro Bowl, he's gonna have to do some more shit.
Yeah, it's been 3.
He's a second-team All-Pro, 2-time first-team All-Pro.
I just don't think that those 2 things are gonna make you a Hall of Famer.
Mhm.
No, but he's also how old? 28? He can play till he's probably 35.
I could see the Chargers winning a Super Bowl in the next 5 years.
Yeah. And
Give
put
him
a
that
Super
next
Bowl
If he
on
wins a
his name?
Super Bowl, he'd make it. But I'm saying that those 2 accolades right there, the 3-time Pro Bowler and second-team All-Pro in 2022, is not gonna make you a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, but you said he's never been a Pro Bowler. He's been a 3-time Pro Bowler.
And I was seeing if he has.
And that's not even counting
I
this
knew-
year.
No, actually, the only statement that I made was, I know for a fact he didn't make that bitch last year. And I said, go see if he even
We're going
has
to
made
rewind
one.
this. He definitely said he never made it.
No, I said, see if he even has made one. Because I know he didn't make that bitch last year.
But I don't think the LA fans are Chargers fans.
No, they're not. They're Rams fans.
I think they both don't have fans. I think it's all just a fucking.
I think the Chargers.
I think
are
it's
a lot-
almost like an event you go to. Like, I'm
Mhm.
going to the football game.
But the Chargers' history, like the past 30 years, is a lot like the Saints. I guess you could say the players that go in and out of there.
yeah, but at
Yeah.
least we won a fucking Super Bowl.
Huh?
They
yeah,
should've
we
won a
did.
good
Yeah,
bit.
I know. But like,
Yeah.
they were always like kind of expected to make a shot at the Super
Mhm.
Bowl, and they never did. With like LT and Phillip Rivers,
Yeah. And they did always have stacked ass teams.
they're kind of a factory team for the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Patriots Titans was a fucking entertaining game, dude. Drake May saved the Patriots. I know they lost, came down to the fucking end. I wish I would have won for Drake May, dude. Like that last play, he got out of some traffic and then just threw up a floater, getting fucking sacked to Ramondre Stevenson, and it brought him into overtime, and then they fucking screw him over. And then Mason Rudolph on the other side didn't look that bad for the Titans.
Tony Pollard went off. He was on my fantasy team. I know that.
Pollard Greens, baby.
He put up what I think 140 rushing yards, something like that. But he did have a touchdown called back, which hurt me a lot.
Patriots are probably a wide receiver away if Drake May can keep this up.
Oh yeah. But they need it. That's what the Saints need to do. Remember, the Patriots have sucked since Tom Brady left.
But our
The
rebuild's going to
Saints
last a
have
lot
just been
longer.
double downing and trying
Yeah,
to figure it out, and
Exactly.
it just hasn't worked.
But guess what? The Patriots also never signed anybody to big money.
Exactly.
Saints have.
Mhm.
They have nobody really old on their team.
Saints should have been doing what the
Also, when the
Patriots are doing.
Saints got rid of Sean Payton, like there's no person drawing. Like Dennis Allen isn't someone that players are gonna go play for.
No.
Gerard Mayo, even with a shitty ass roster like they have, is a influencing fucking coach that you
That's
would
why they
want to
signed
go
him.
play for.
Yeah.
Like
Is he? They legit were hating on him like last
No,
week.
he was
he's
like
a
the
former
two-
player. Everybody
no,
fucking
last
loves
year
him.
Two
they-
weeks ago, they were hating on him for not starting Drake May.
Yeah, but I mean,
They legit held him hostage.
that's just fucking fans over there being impatient.
no, it was
for their.
players. It was players telling him to play him.
I wouldn't have played Drake May. Right?
It was a mutiny.
Well, I mean, I
I'd
guess
throw him in every.
they're
week
seeing
or
something
two.
we don't. I guess at practice, you know, like
Because they said he was on the hot seat after
think
like
about it.
4
They
weeks.
play against this motherfucker every day, and so like if they're begging for him to play, then they got to be seeing something.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I don't think he's a good coach if his players are making him start who they want.
Well, I think you're a good coach if you listen to him. It's all about like the push and pull of that. Like you can't just be a leader that like you're supposed to know every fucking thing. Like I mean, there's gonna be things you don't see, and you got to be.
I mean,
like a smart enough dude to fucking listen to it
But,
and adapt.
as the Patriots, do you want to win right now?
Exactly.
Probably not.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold them out. Lose some games. Get a
That's-
good draft pick.
Yep.
I mean, I agree,
Mhm.
but if I'm Gerard Mayo, like I'm not coaching to lose.
I think the Patriots.
See, that's the thing. No team is truly going to coach to lose.
No, but
No.
I think they want to play it safe
But
with
I
some
don't
of the
think-
players that they have.
I don't think they're gonna be like the Patriots we knew with Mayo as their head coach.
Well, no, they're not.
And I mean, Drake May almost had 100 fucking rushing yards yesterday too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, that's not
Like
good.
he's going to be a good player. They just need to surround. Like it is nice for the Patriots to throw him in
Mm-hmm.
and hope take him out. Honestly, you saw what you got. You know you got something good. Like I kind of agree with y'all on the fact that throw Brissett back in there for these next
Mm-hmm.
to finish out the
Two
fucking
games
season.
and then throw in
You already
Drake
know what
May.
you got with him,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, or run the fucking 2 quarterback system.
Mm-hmm.
Like let them have a little bit of playing time, but also let them learn a little bit. Like it can be like that.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
gonna piss a lot of people off too.
Fuck it. You're already not like that's the thing. Like if the Saints did that right now, I wouldn't be mad. If we ran out there and said, "All right, Hayner, all right, Rattler,
I
Y'all
would
are just
because
going-
like
different possession," I'd be
Mhm.
fucking completely fine with that because I would be like, A, they're learning when they're not on the field, probably, and then like B, they're also playing and touching the field, so they're learning both
Exactly.
fucking ways.
I don't agree with that because like you're doing that for him to learn, but the whole offense is gonna look horrible when you bring one guy and you take him out when
I know,
you see him
yeah,
put
it
another
look
guy.
horrible.
in.
If the
anyway.
offense already fucking looks horrible, then what do we? Let's at least.
Well, I'm just saying that one player is getting better. Everybody else is not getting any
At
better.
this point, it's just practice anyway. So let's fucking see. Let's at least let them compete for it. That's where I'm at.
I don't agree with that style.
But the thing is, the Patriots don't have that style. The Patriots have a clear guy who's been a veteran and done okay, and then they have Drake May. So it's like you can put Brissett in. Like it's
Yeah.
not a situation like the Saints where they got 2 fucking basically rookies, and
You know,
we'd be
the
fucking
Patriots
ourselves.
don't need to go out there and win. Give them a
No.
No,
few
but
years to build up, and
I give them 2 or 3 years. If their draft picks hit, they're back.
they'll be good.
Congratulations to the fucking Falcons, basically, on running off with the NFC South.
Yeah,
And but they did beat the Cowboys.
yeah.
I said that was going to happen.
Is Parsons out for the season?
Were you on the take with me that we were going with the Falcons and you were on the Cowboys?
Yeah, he was.
You were on the Cowboys, huh? Why is that?
I don't know. I thought they were better than this.
He thought-
Dak even said that the team fucking sucks. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yeah.
On the sideline.
Yeah.
I think you got
Dude,
picked
that's
up.
crazy. Like they've definitely had the biggest falling off.
But you know
Also,
what the
like,
problem? They
That's
have
a young, fucking great team.
Yeah.
Step back from it. Step back from the wins, losses.
besides Trevon Diggs. He's the only one that's
but
young
like,
and not
even
good.
that is
don't
what
like
I was
that.
about to say. That like step back from it. Trevon Diggs, like I know he gets fucking burnt and whatnot,
But they got the Bland dude too.
they had Bland. They also had like a couple other guys that were in the mix of that fucking secondary that were pretty damn good. You also have fucking Micah Parsons. And at a time, your linebacking core was one of the better ones
They
in
got
football.
Damian Clark for LSU. He was having a
And-
great year.
On the offense, you just paid a guy like he is top 5. Is he? You just paid CD out of his ass. You have a great tight end, Ferguson. You have other receivers like the Tolbert dude. He's pretty fucking good.
Brandon Cooks, but he's
Brandon
out for the
Cooks.
season.
The only thing they're missing, granted, is a running back. But
You have a decent O line.
dude, could you think of a team that has that amount of weapons on it? That's that. Like, think about all the teams that are, I mean, 3 and 5 right now. None of them really have rosters like that. Like that roster is stacked as shit, and they are 3 and 5.
As Saints fans, we were pissed. I couldn't imagine being a Cowboys fan.
No, and like, yeah,
Yeah,
imagine
like-
you just paid your star wide receiver and your star quarterback, and you also have all these different assets, and you're just getting fucking
and you can't win a
smoked.
playoff game.
Yeah.
Like you get the second seed, the past 2
Yeah,
years,
They
and you
have
can't
nothing
win a
to show.
playoff game.
Like at least the Saints, like we've gotten there and we've lost a lot. At least we have a fucking Super Bowl in the last couple
Mm-hmm.
of decades to show for it. Like, holy fuck! Like they have are always supposed to be this amazing ass team, and it is.
I'm very
nothing.
surprised Dak never picked it up this year.
I still am on my take. I would not. I think it's more of the offense is scoring points, not a lot, but that defense ain't stopping anybody. I don't think
No,
that
and
defense
like I haven't heard anything about Micah Parsons this year.
Has that defense hold anybody down to like less than 20 points this
No,
year?
I'm not sure if they have. Like they get their ass kicked
Yeah.
every fucking week.
I think the Cowboys and the Jets are in the same fucking boat.
Consistently every week they have gotten their ass kicked.
Yeah. Like, and plus, I think like how you're saying, like the big media areas always fuck it up. Dallas, like it's in there.
Yeah.
Like Jerry Jones is just trying to sell tickets. He don't give a fuck about a ring. Jerry Jones got his rings.
Dak on the Saints, I love him. You know what I mean? I think Dak's a good.
I think yes. Honestly,
but dude, with the Cowboys, I mean, it's just insane. Like Steve was saying, the weapons. I thought they'd pick it up and beat the Falcons.
But like I said,
yeah, I mean, fuck the Falcons, but I did know that they were going to lose this game.
This is more defense than I think offense this year. That defense is not. Micah Parsons is irrelevant, but guess what? I bet he's still going to go to the fucking Pro Bowl.
Kirk Cousins is fucking looking good, and also Darnell Mooney is all of a sudden one of the top probably 15.
He has the highest catching percentage.
He's a dog, and I'm so glad I got him in fantasy.
He has a 48% catching percentage. He also said he was the most overrated wide receiver.
I did.
Yeah.
Because he's fucking dropped the ball like 4 or 5 times that one fucking game.
But he put up like what? Crazy numbers that game also.
Like 25 points fantasy wise.
Yeah.
But I also had to talk a little shit.
And he sucked. Who did he play for? The Broncos?
Bears.
The Bears before? He was.
But he didn't really suck. I don't think they utilized him.
Did he suck or the Bears suck?
I think the Bears sucked.
Justin Fields was decent on the
Darnell
Bears.
Mooney was on the Bears before DJ Moore got there.
But yeah, basically the fucking Falcons are gonna walk off with it.
Darnell from Tulane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bengals scored a fuckload of points, but obviously couldn't keep like. That's the thing about the Bengals. They're gonna win these games, but then like the moment they play anybody worth a fuck, they're gonna get outscored because the defense sucks.
Is horrible.
Like Joe Burrow had 5 fucking touchdowns in this game.
With a pick six, though.
Yeah, but Gesicki looked fucking insane.
Gesicki looked like a top
Chase
5
Brown is also good as fuck, too. And I don't know. I feel like...
Did T. Higgins play?
No, he was out.
Really? What was Jamar Chase's stats? I'm going to stay on this take all fucking year.
Why?
7 catches.
Because my thing, if T. Higgins doesn't play, Jamar Chase doesn't have a great game. And if Jamar Chase doesn't play, T. Higgins doesn't have a great game.
Yeah.
He had 7 catches for 43 yards.
That's a pretty good game.
Who? Jamar?
Jamar.
That's not a Jamar game.
I'm used to
Jamar.
He's in the end zone one time right there. Like,
yeah, no, but I'm used to Jamar with like 100-something yards.
But Burrow was throwing it everywhere.
Yeah.
Jamar did have the most targets, though, with 11.
5 fucking touchdowns by Burrow is what I like to see, though. That makes me happy. Especially when, knowing that he's kind of hurt.
Joe Burrow's like Matt Stafford, man. Can't handle.
Damn, dude, the Ravens blew the fuck out of the Broncos.
Yeah, it was bad.
I didn't expect that. But I think you were against us on that.
It was close.
It was close. It was close for the first.
Mike
half.
were saying last week that we were like, I don't know, Patrick Surtain and that defense, and you were like, the Ravens are gonna blow them the fuck out.
Ravens look like I think it might be Ravens Lions at the end of the season.
I think I said that.
I love that matchup.
That'd be nuts.
I'm gonna go back and listen to the first episode. I think I said that.
Dude,
that'd be crazy.
Think genuinely, the biggest thing that Detroit Lions would need for that game is to have Aiden Hutchinson back to solidify that edge.
I don't know.
Against fucking
Still
Lamar.
doing great.
I know that, but it's like, dude, if they play Ravens,
did Derrick Henry,
Aiden Hutchinson's crazy. He's still top 3 in sacks.
Yeah. But if they get him, think about if they get him back healthy.
He's
out for the season.
No, he has a chance.
He has a chance to come back.
Oh, in the
later.
playoffs.
Exactly.
Not fully healthy. But I don't think that's going to determine that game. That's going to.
If it was clean break when you're coming back off of that, you're basically fully healthy.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think the Lions to win the Super Bowl if they play the Ravens is that run game because I think the Ravens are kind of fraudulent when it comes to the run.
The Ravens?
Yeah,
they're the number 1 running back in the fucking league.
No, to stop the run. That's what I'm saying.
But
Like I think the Lions, if they go to the Super Bowl and play the Ravens, they can beat the Ravens with the run game.
Ravens look good.
yeah,
I mean, they play the Chiefs
Because the
now.
Ravens defense is kind of fraudulent. They give up points.
Your offense is carrying you.
Yeah. The
I'd
offense,
rather the offense carrying me than the defense doing good.
what's the look up the Ravens ranking? Because I think every Super Bowl for the past 10 years, the Super Bowl winners defense has been in the top 10 or top 5.
Cardinals beat the fuck out the Bears.
Yeah.
Roma Odunze didn't have a bad game though.
Did you see that little thing they did when they kicked it to him? Like they tried to get the ball back
Mhm.
and they just all did a fair catch and you can't hit them.
Yeah, I was happy to see Roma Odunze have a good game, but Marvin Harrison was quiet, booed. I was kind of sad to see that. I thought he was gonna have a big game.
Do you think like the fantasy points should change for running backs? Like when you get like over 50 yards with no touchdowns, like the yardage should have more points to it? Because like over 50 yards, like if you get like 75, that's kind of a big deal. That's a good run game.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But it depends how many carries you have. Like if you like 16 for 75,
I could agree with that.
Like, it should be a certain point to where the points instead of was it 0.1, like 0.2 or 0.3.
I think the Cardinals are number one in the NFC
NFC.
West.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Might be the Rams.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because the Cardinals lost to the Rams. Oh, what?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me that they're like that whole fucking side is just shit.
That
Like,
whole side just beats each other up, though.
um,
That's a rough. Those are besides like the Cardinals every year, like the Seahawks, 49ers, and Rams have always been a team you never want to play.
Does it make you in the slightest bit nervous for our bet that the Eagles almost lost to the Jags?
Ooh.
Jags been losing these close games.
I know, but like the Eagles are supposed to be a lot better than that.
Yeah, but the Eagles and Eagles and Redskins or Commanders haven't
Well, watch
played
your mouth, buddy.
conference that much.
Don't talk about the commies like that. Saquon had the play of the year.
Dude, we got 2 weeks until
2 weeks. That's where it's really going to start coming down.
it's gonna be a big one.
That's a cool bet. How it's neck and neck.
It is.
I think the commies are up top in that division, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a big old tiebreaker.
But Saquon play of the year.
Yeah.
That backwards.
Honestly, how
hurdle.
Play
the
the
fuck?
decade.
Yeah, no, I was crazy.
Like literally a backwards hurdle and like a perfect hurdle at that.
He got high.
And also had a broken tackle and a
He had
juke out.
he had a spin move
Yeah,
and
spin
then
move.
jumped up backwards. And
It's
he
insane.
if you like look at like watch him do it again, it looked like he knew that was going to work out. And like I was listening to the part of my take, and they were like, legit, if some dude just lines him up there, he's dead,
Dead.
which
Like,
is true.
I mean,
I wouldn't do it again.
he could have gotten a helmet straight in the ass.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it again.
No, that was a one-time thing.
Imagine getting hit in the lower back. Oh,
Speared.
yeah, probably be a
Uh,
targeting call.
Damn, the Rams in Seattle went into OT. Did y'all see that?
Yeah,
Gino brought it back at the end.
Bruh, Jackson Smith Najigba had a fucking game, dude. That dude went off. He had 7 receptions for 180 and 2 touchdowns.
I don't think Chalk started him.
He
Yeah,
had
we were talking so much
37 fucking fantasy points.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he went off. And Kenneth Walker didn't do bad.
Puka Nacua got ejected.
Really? For what?
Punch somebody.
It was kind of bullshit.
Hell yeah.
It was bullshit
Yeah, it
because the guy
wasn't-
started it.
The guy started. He didn't punch him.
He
He, like,
swatted.
he opened
Everybody.
hand.
I don't see how the pros like don't get like even in high school, you know that the second person's always gonna get the flag.
But like it wasn't like nothing. Like I don't think it was nothing aggressive.
He shouldn't have been ejected.
Yeah, no.
Cooper Cup's still killing it, old as fuck.
Yep.
I'm surprised. Like, dude, they're smart for not trading him.
It's crazy because he's not that fast of a guy.
No,
He's just.
I think that him
dirty
and
route
Stafford
runner.
also have a next level fucking chemistry.
Connection.
Yeah,
kind of like Patriots and Tom Brady and Edelman,
agreed. 100%.
or Tom Brady and Amendola, or Tom Brady and freaking any other little tiny wide receiver.
I think the Rams are going to end up coming out with the NFC West.
I'm telling you, dude, Rams can sneak in there.
Yep.
The only big question for the Rams is like if their defense can hold up. Their defense is young.
Lions win an NFC North matchup against the Packers. That
Yep.
was absolutely electric. Sorry to say, dude, but Jordan Love looked bad.
He was playing injured.
I don't know, but they should have let Willis run it.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think he had an injury too.
I'm telling you, the Detroit Lions are rolling, and this wasn't even their best game by any means.
Josh Jacobs having an underrated year.
Josh Jacobs, I should have fucking traded for him in a lot of ways, but also
had
Jalen
100
Reed is
yards
having a
before the first
fucking
half.
year for them too.
Yeah.
Where's Jalen Reed fucking from?
Nebraska.
No, Michigan State. I never heard fuck about this dude, and
That's
he,
close.
I guess he was second round pick, dude. I mean, he's panning out pretty well. I mean,
About sneeze.
there we go. Give us a little something here, Mike. Give us Ooh, that's a
Sorry
good
about
sneeze, Mike. Proud of you, boy.
My sinuses are kicking my dick in.
Oh, Mike's getting his dick kicked in. But yeah, last year as a rookie, I had like 700 something yards, and
I still hate Amon Ra,
yeah, I hate on. God damn,
including for stealing that celebration.
I'm in Russ so lame, bro.
I really didn't watch much of the game. Once I saw that the Packers couldn't stop that fucking run, I was like, this is game over.
Jameer Gibbs is going. Ugh, he's nasty.
I think about Dave. I really do think David Montgomery is more important than Gibbs.
I like how they're running their offense. You
I
can't
agree.
ask
Like
for-
that's thunder and lightning.
They're
Yeah.
running an awesome offensive scheme right now, and
And the
nobody can
defense
stop
did not
it.
play bad. Brian Branch, dirty fucking player. That was a dirty fucking hit he had.
Dude, I'm telling you, last night I'm sitting there watching the game.
I didn't even turn this on.
You
I
didn't
went
watch Sunday Night
straight to
Football?
bed. I went straight to fucking bed.
It was a good game. I know it was a slow game, but it was also kind of entertaining in a way because it was like both
A little
quarterbacks
slow.
weren't playing great, and then there was like even 1 second where they both threw like back-to-back interceptions. But I like watching that kind of shit because it was entertaining. And then like last night, I'm watching this game. I don't know how hard Justin Jefferson could have gone this year saying, I'm surprised. Like, honestly, he should be in talks for fucking MVP because has Sam Darnold, who has had a great year, but like everyone had Justin Jefferson taking a step back this year, especially with the injuries of last year. And then now Sam Darnold, and he is absolutely fucking incredible in every single sense of the word. Like, he catches every ball in traffic. He absolutely burns everybody as far as the release. Nobody can even get a hand on him. And
Yeah, no,
he
I don't
saves the
think.
fucking team.
I don't think there's a wide receiver that can touch Justin Jefferson.
I genuinely think like he is the number one wide receiver in the league far and away right now.
Because if you think about it, like every wide receiver needs another threat to help them out.
Mhm.
Probably like minus like
I mean, I
CD
guess
Lamb's probably in that
last
conversation.
night Jordan
but-
Addison did have a good game. Like Jordan Addison.
Yeah, but even out Jordan Addison, he was still going off
I
winning
agree.
this game.
And I think without Justin Jefferson on that team, I seriously think the Vikings would have 3 wins.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
And Aaron Jones, like I know that people love Josh. I'm sure, like hindsight's. I mean, not really even hindsight's 2020, but like
We knew
obviously
he
you
was
want.
good.
And with the Packers, you want the younger running back, better running back with Josh Jacobs. But like as a Vikings fan, you can't be like, damn, we digressed that much when you have Aaron Jones back there.
Yeah, no.
Y'all are winning ball games, and he's running the ball well.
What the Packers did to Aaron Jones is what the Vikings
Did
did
you
to
see?
Dalvin Cook.
There was a wait.
That's
You didn't say
kinda
you didn't
dirty.
watch the game, but last night, dude, coming out the backfield, like being a former running back, like how hard it is to catch some of those swing passes as soon as
Yeah.
you turn your
They're
head
sketchy.
and they're right there, dude. He caught it like right by his ankles, and it just went into a full sprint for a 9-yard gain, which is like those are those things you need to like also transfer into the fucking
That's a vet
play
move.
action.
That's a veteran move because a lot of people probably drop that pass scared of hearing footsteps.
100%. Yeah, and he broke 2 tackles immediately. It was
Yeah.
a great play. All right, to finish out NFL, we have Bucks and Chiefs tonight. Mike, who you got?
I got the Chiefs.
I think I'm rocking with the Chiefs too, dude.
I would like it to be a good game.
I would like it to be a good game, but I think
it's gonna be a boring
Godwin
ass
was
game.
such a big piece for that
Cade
Tampa Bay
Otton, though.
Bucks.
Cade Otton.
Yeah, Cade Otton.
Telling you.
But damn, dude, I'm
Like,
telling you.
Chris Godwin was a big part, but like Baker Mayfield has that fucking mentality. Whoever's out there,
I
is
also
out there.
think the Chiefs are just going to take it because I think it's going to. I think, like Boo was saying, this might be the game where Patrick Mahomes starts doing the clown shit.
Well,
I
seems
mean,
like he's already kind of doing
Yeah,
it.
he's already starting to kind of do the clown shit. Yeah, thank God I'm playing fucking. We can get into fantasy folklore right now.
Yeah, Travis Kelce
I'm
has 3
fucking
catches, 24
playing
yards.
Clinton, and I started off with a 52% chance to win this fucking game, and now Travis Kelce already has 3 receptions for 24 yards, and I have 39.
Can't win them all,
Immediately.
Steve.
I'm fucked. It's gonna be a long night. I'm already upset.
Can't wait to eat the spaghetti Chopper's fucking up right now.
Who do you think, as far as this season? I think you know what I'm gonna go with my boomer of the week, and my guy who's been booming like for a couple weeks now is Darnell Mooney. I'm gonna throw it back to what we were just saying. Fucking
Bucks
Darnell
got
Mooney.
The Bucks got the ball, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, they punted.
Hell yeah, we got out of that.
Darnell Mooney. You
yeah.
said? And
Who
that's
would be your
what?
bust right now, as far as other than Patrick Mahomes?
Like fantasy wise?
Yeah.
Oof. Probably anybody on my fucking team. I wouldn't say CD Lamb. He's kind of he's up there though.
Damn.
He's had a good year, but not a year I expected. Plus with Dak being out.
I think you could look at a lot of the first rounders that we
Yeah.
picked. I mean, Tyreek, Christian McCaffrey, CeeDee Lamb, Brees Hall.
You know, you can't really
Yeah.
call Chris McCaffrey a bust.
I know, but it is bullshit that they didn't come out with his injury report
Yeah.
before fantasy.
Yeah.
Brees Hall, huge
I should get 2
bust.
wins thrown back on my shit from that.
You already got Derrick
Yeah,
Henry.
fuck off. I do think
I don't know, dude. There's so many.
that I might be fucked in fantasy after this week because I think this is the week that I just got thrown out of the playoffs.
But it's been like that,
Really?
dude. Like the
In our
past,
league?
Yeah.
How?
the past
What's your
couple
record?
years.
Like, I think I would be like,
Because I'm 5. If I'm losing this week, I'll be 5.
I think
and
I'm
4.
500 right now.
Yeah, you should be fine. If I lose this week, everybody's back in it. I think Joe's losing too.
Yeah, it's very tight.
Yeah. I don't think
Um,
anybody's out.
The
only person guaranteed is Richard after this week.
Jake's probably in there already.
Jake has
Jake
3
got a
losses.
nasty team.
Jake is stupid as fuck because Jake thinks that he's gonna win shit, and he obviously. I think this is gonna happen to Jake, where he's gonna ride this high of Saquon all the way to the fucking end, and then they're gonna start shitting the bed like the Eagles always do, and Saquon's gonna have a couple of those games, and he's gonna start fucking himself.
Or the Eagles get their playoff berth or whatever guaranteed, and they bench Saquon.
Yeah, I
To
don't
keep him
think
healthy.
Jake changed the playoffs to where you're going to be playing championships week 17. And I told him to do it 16.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I swear. Because
Yeah,
I think we're playing
he's
till week
retarded.
14.
That's bullshit.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not paying him. If he wins, I'm not paying him. That's bullshit. That's not a regular season.
Like, you probably ain't even making the playoffs.
Boy, I'm making playoffs more than you are. Tell you that much.
You want to hear ASMR
What if we
me
don't make
cracking
the
my fingers?
playoffs? Then we're both not making the playoffs.
I bet I make the playoffs. I think it was at 80%. I'll lose one more game. I'll be at, 60?
I'll tell you who's the boomer. Jalen Hurts. 4 weeks he's had over
I
like.
got Jaden Daniels now.
Yeah.
You can
pretty
put
excited
Jaden
about
Daniels as a boomer for fantasy.
Fuck yeah, dude. It was nice having him this week. Like, I didn't even have any, like, oh, who should I start? Like, I was like, all right,
You know how
Jaden Daniels is my
great-
quarterback now.
That's the one thing good about this year. How, I've not had to worry about quarterback so far. But I've had wide receiver problems out the dick.
I have so many wide receivers. It's ridiculous.
I
CD,
just got a touchdown problem.
Like, honestly, when DK comes back, I'm going to have a hard time. Like Darnell Mooney and Jalen Reed, who were, like, 2 people that I had to put in this week, are both top 15 and both went off again this week. So, and I have Metcalf and George Pickens on my bench, who are also starters.
glad they're healthy.
Yeah, I mean, Metcalf's practicing, I think. So,
I'll tell you what fucked me in fantasy.
Dude,
this
wait,
year.
think about it. CeeDee Lamb's hurt, Debo, Rasheed Rice, Chris Godwin. And Devontae Smith was out at some point. That's five of my fucking five. That's all five of my wide receivers were hurt or have gotten hurt or have had season-ending injuries.
I really
That's
don't think that
crazy
CMC.
bad luck.
If CMC plays next week, I'm not playing him.
I wouldn't. They're probably going to do a snap count on him.
I would think so. I don't think that he comes in and they're just going to start throwing him fucking screens and all kind of shit.
You don't need to play him.
I don't know. Kyle Shanahan might.
But then again, like I kind of do need to like.
Because they're at the bottom of their division, so they kind of need to win.
Yeah, if I lose tonight, which is kind of looking like I am, like I do think that I would be fucked as far as getting in the playoffs because that would bring me to 4-5.
Nah, you'll be fine. Cause you're gonna win a couple games, but you got a lot of points scored. That's where it comes down to. If you have a lot of points scored, that's how the tiebreakers are broken up.
Yeah, but then also,
but you're in that spot where you're probably gonna make the playoffs or be a lower seed.
Damn, I'm telling you, this was a fucked up week. I really needed
Richard lucked out once again.
Joe to beat JT. That's what I need to happen.
Yeah, what was it looking like?
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to happen. But do you want to talk a little bit of college basketball before we get out of here?
Yeah, Florida State's going to have a great season.
Oh, yeah. Michael, this is not really Mike's bag, but
I know if you look up the history.
I got my Kansas shirt on today, baby.
If you look up the history of it, every time Florida State football sucks, the basketball team makes it to the Sweet 16.
Well, I don't give you some hope for this season. Kansas is already up 26-8 on Howard.
Look up, Florida State should be on there. They're playing right now, I think. I think they're playing.
Let's look at it, Mike. The slate is shitty, and this is why college basketball might not have as good as fans. Because, like,
I swear to God,
dude, we have a game tonight, a ranked top 10 matchup of Baylor versus Gonzaga, who were two great teams last year, and it starts at fucking 10:30 at night. Like, no fans are gonna watch this shit.
Yeah, no,
That's insane.
Yeah, Florida State's playing Northern Kentucky.
But, Bood, you did say that you were going to be our college basketball guy this year. And
I haven't even looked at anything, really.
Have you looked at anything
that's
all
our
year?
Fucking college basketball guy.
Have you looked at anything all year before you
Not
get on
really.
this
I
pod?
just come up with it off the top of my head. I read shit and I remember it. So
yeah, it's just in a fucking AR book. You got to watch the sports, bro.
You got to at least watch basketball because I don't know fuck about it, and it's very rare that Florida State's on TV.
I don't watch a lot of sports whenever I get home either. So
I just get drunk in your garage and throw darts?
No. Editing podcast.
True.
Yeah, that's true. But, like, why don't you put on the game and edit? Or, like, why don't you stay here and edit
I don't
and
have
watch?
a TV in my room.
Why don't you live with me?
I ain't paying rent.
You don't have to.
Ooh, that'd be a form of payment.
Yeah, honestly, like, would you edit and all that shit to live here
How much is this a month?
without
No.
Pumpkin? No.
How much is this
Yeah,
a
but
month?
like, also he has a house right now.
And
I
also-
got a shed. I got a man cave.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got Pumpkin to take care of.
Yeah,
Because we're not doing a good job at it.
I'm fucking taking good care of her, bro.
I haven't seen that lady in forever.
It's because I've been
Hey, Nichols plays Gonzaga this year.
in basketball.
I
That's gonna be fun.
I guess that's a way.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Oh, definitely.
I promise you,
Nichols has always been
Dude.
playing these big teams the past couple years
Did
and
you
then cutting
listen-
it close.
Did
I
y'all
like it.
Did you listen to the part of my take when they brought Bruce Arians on and they were like, "How the hell did you get an Alabama team to come to Temple?"
Yeah, I don't know how that
That's
happened.
crazy.
But I am gonna go with Baylor tonight. I think Gonzaga's always too highly ranked to start the fucking season, and
I'm a zag when you're gonna zig. I'm going Gonzaga.
I didn't even know who is on these teams.
I bet they have like a tall dude at center and like a point
thank
guard
you.
that's kind of nasty.
Thank you.
I bet Baylor has a dude that's really good at dunking. They always got that one guy.
Baylor might be in a position without Yves Missi to take a step back this year, though, because Yves Missi was a huge part of that defense last year and even a big part of their offense. I mean, he was averaging 10 points a game in fucking college basketball is not
It's just
anything to
crazy.
The
shake your
turnover
head at.
on college basketball is crazy.
It's crazy, but it's crazy how Macy's like not that like he doesn't look like a
No,
center.
Missi, like, honestly, when the
looks
first
like a
two
power
games,
forward.
I thought that was Herb for a second.
yeah no.
And, like, he's a big motherfucker. I don't know why.
And he moves like very well for how big he is.
Yep. But
I'm surprised to see Ole Miss ranked in the top 25. I don't think I've ever seen them ranked
yeah,
in
it definitely is
basketball
weird.
ever.
So wait, tell me, are you like an Ole Miss basketball fan too?
No. I'm a Arkansas fan.
Are you a
this year.
college Ole Miss baseball fan?
No.
You're an LSU fan of that or Nichols?
In baseball?
Yeah,
Nichols is the only team I watch, really.
got you. So you have three. Wait, so for basketball, it's who?
This year, Arkansas.
So you have three teams that you're a fan of in college
I'm picking them
on
this
different
year.
sports.
I'm picking Arkansas this year
Okay.
and Duke.
I think
I want to see
Duke.
Cooper Flag go to the
so you have two teams for
We
one
just said
sport?
we were going to pick two teams at the beginning.
Yeah,
to-
we did.
Yeah, but
Ride with
mine
this.
are okay. Like obviously, I have like one fucking team, and my other's like a betting thing. That's not even like a team I like.
You picked number 1 and 2 ranked right now, which I thought was kind of crazy.
No, I don't think Bama's number 2, really.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
But I mean, honestly, like Bama's been not like.
Bama's
kinda-
been nasty.
Also, like Bama's been knocking on the door for like fucking 5 years now. Like I feel like
Brandon Miller
Yeah.
and
I feel like they at some point just has to happen for him.
Let me look at this. I might pick some crazy one.
Hold on. Let me read out the top 25. Kansas is number 1 to start the fucking season, which kind of makes me nervous because, I mean, we have a good lineup. Also, we got a badass recruit, 5-star this past weekend, which was awesome.
Oh, that guy?
No, not AJ Depenza. He's going to. I'm telling you, he's going to go to.
I just said that guy. I don't know. I don't know who the hell you're
AJ
talking
Depenza
about.
is that guy, and I'm telling you, he's going to go to BYU, and it's going to be a sad day. But
It's too late to apologize.
it's too late to apologize. It's too late. All right, Kansas is number 1. Bama is number 2. You're right. UConn is number 3. I'm telling you, every year it starts with Houston number 4, and they're never gonna fucking do it.
I'll pick
Iowa
Houston.
State.
Florida
Houston the
State.
past like 4 years to win the finals.
Yeah, I get burned every year on
And
that
they
too.
make it to like the Elite
Uh,
Eight and the
Didn't one year they make it to the Final Four?
Yeah.
Final Four. Elite
I think it was
Eight.
like 2 years ago they made it to the Final Four. 3 years ago.
Iowa State, Gonzaga, Duke, Baylor, North Carolina, Arizona, Auburn, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Purdue, Creighton, Arkansas is 16th. Indiana, Marquette, Texas, Cincinnati, Florida, UCLA, Kentucky, Mississippi, and Rutgers. How many? Dude, that is
They got
so
like-
many fucking
They got 9 or 10 SEC teams.
SEC teams. I mean, that's incredible. We don't just run football anymore. We run fucking basketball
Like
too.
you'd expect, like
we run all the important fucking sports.
it used to be like Kentucky and Florida that were high, and now they've fallen off. And it's Tennessee, Alabama
Yep.
taking over.
I agree.
Texas A&M, I was surprised.
So how
to
many
see
of those teams in the SEC that are in the top 25 make it, you think, to March Madness?
Probably
like 3.
Yeah,
Six.
probably 6, 7.
I forget how big March Madness is.
Yeah.
And you're also going to have maybe one unranked one right now slide in from
Yeah.
that. So, like, cancel itself out.
I haven't kept up with LSU, but I think they
LSU
have
could be ranked by the end of the season. They, have a fucking
lot
decent
of good
team.
young players.
Remember Brandon and David Butler?
Mhm.
Their nephew is a freshman. I think his name is Robert Miller. He is going to have a season. He might be one on the LSU freshman breakout.
I just don't know with the coach situation. That's the only thing. With
Yeah,
LSU.
dude. Honestly, I wish we had fucking Will Wade back from McNeese.
Yeah, that dude's a
McNeese is a
freaking-
great fucking college basketball school.
Dude, they were so good last year.
Yeah, they were good. When they played Nichols, they beat the shit out
They
of
beat
Nichols.
the shit, and Nichols had a good team.
Yeah,
last
Nichols
year.
beat the shit out of LSU.
Yeah.
So, not beat the shit out of, but
They hit a
they-
buzzer beater.
yeah.
And
that's really all I got for fucking college basketball. Obviously, it's gonna be a slow start to the season. It obviously ramps
take-
up a little bit towards the end, but
it's gonna take a month before.
yeah.
it
But I mean,
starts getting
it is
good.
fun that we had. Like, it used to be fucking fun though, because you had like all the little insider things and like also a bunch of ranked people play each other the first week, but. Now it's like this one fucking game and it's
Yeah.
at 10:30. It's kind
And
of a
then
little
they
bit
start
bullshit.
off the tournaments like in December, Thanksgiving. I
They
think.
need like an NBA Cup type of thing. I feel
Yeah.
like I think it needs to be a big tournament to start and a big tournament to finish.
It's always rough when football
I think
season's going on.
Thanksgiving's whenever they have the-
Exactly. So like give them like
Yeah.
something like the NBA Cup.
Like,
Like
look at the MLB World Series.
I had so much fucking fun at the NBA. I mean, like last year was like the I don't know. It wasn't the NBA Cup last year.
Play-in tournament.
Yeah.
It wasn't the play-in. It's the it's the in-season tournament last year.
Yeah.
And this year it's the NBA Cup.
Yeah.
But like last year, that was so much
So
fucking
dumb.
fun. Like
We
went to.
lost.
I know, but we went to all the games. All the games that I went to, we won. The court was all different. The jerseys were different. The field was different. Like it was fucking fun. And I mean, this year it's not gonna be.
The fucking Lakers beat us.
Yeah, but I mean, even that was cool as
Yeah.
shit. Like, I like that. Like, you got to see what like each player, ranging from like the most paid motherfucker, billionaire LeBron, to some of these like role players, like
they had some
get
good
$500,000. I mean, that's huge.
They
Like,
had some fun games for the
Yeah, I
in-season
think-
tournament.
damn. They were talking to Paulo Bencaro on Pardon My Take the other day,
yeah.
and they kind of made the early prediction that they were going to win the NBA Cup because they're like a good regular season team, and like they were going off, and Paulo got hurt. So I was kind of thinking, who's got the NBA Cup kind of sealed up?
Lakers.
I think the Celtics could take it because
It's a
they're playing
crazy
like
thing
really
to-
good
it's
ball
a
right
crazy
now.
thing to
But
brag
last
about.
year, none of the good teams won the tournament games. Remember, it was like the Lakers, the Pelicans,
Pacers.
Pacers, and the Pacers ended up just.
That's fucking fun though.
Oh no, it
I
is
like
fun.
it, and you get to hang a banner if you win it.
I wouldn't hang a banner for that.
Bullshit! It's a
I like
fucking
it.
like
I wouldn't.
dude, they were talking about it on Starting Five, and they were saying like, like that all the players like really play hard as we go $500,000 in front of a dude's face that's got 15 fucking kids.
Yeah,
Like-
like still, like okay, you can do that, but I'm saying I wouldn't hang a banner.
It was
for
awesome last year. I
Yeah, you
loved
got to
it.
hang a banner for it, dude. Hell yeah.
No,
Teams hang banners for way less shit. The fucking Colts did it to like runner up of the division one.
Yeah.
yeah, and they get shit for it.
Still did it. I mean, I think if
I
you
think
win
it's cool.
a
I
whole
think
fucking tournament,
banners
I
are
think
for
the-
banners are for conference championships and Super Bowls.
I think
that's bigger than a conference championship. What are you talking about?
What does the NBA Cup give you that helps you out in the season, like when it comes playoff time? Like,
I'm
what does
not
that?
sure.
Like,
playoff
does it
experience,
change?
playoff experience?
But does it
Exactly. It gives you the
change anything?
experience of playing
because
like,
they play
I
play
don't know, but does it
different.
change your odds of getting to the playoffs at all?
no,
I don't
but
know,
you
they
get
just had one
fucking
season.
$1,000.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
it's dope
that's what I'm
as shit.
saying. Like, it doesn't help me at all. Like, I don't.
I
see
like
a
it
point.
more than the bubble championship. I'll give the Lakers
Yeah.
the
I
end
like
season.
it better than fucking sitting here till goddamn February, March,
Yeah.
and then it starts. Like, this is competitive. It's competitive basketball. Like, usually everybody's just like, oh, like it doesn't start till this time. But like, we have something at the beginning of the season where these motherfuckers are actually going out there and not doing this
They're not
game
sitting-
management shit.
Yeah, they're not sitting back to back games or
Exactly.
whatever.
Yeah, but you could offer them money. Like, if you play in this game this year, I'll give you $5,000.
Yeah, but think about it. You're not making as much money because, like, you bring a whole fucking NBA Cup tournament. You're bringing fans in to see
Yeah.
those courts, the
I'm
jerseys,
not
all of
against
it.
the hype of it and all that. I'm just saying I wouldn't be happy if I have 15 NBA Cup banners and not a fucking
Okay,
single.
yeah, but like if I was a shitty, like if I'm the fucking I'm a Pelicans fan. If we won the NBA Cup, I'd shit my pants. Like,
I like it. 'Cause
but if I was a fucking team who's experienced of fucking winning, like the Lakers or the Celtics, I'm sure they don't give a fuck about the NBA Cup.
but at the same time, the Pelicans are not a bad team.
But like, if
Like,
the
the
Pelicans,
Pelicans should not be
being-
surprised at winning that.
being in the situation of we've never won anything and now there's something else to win, I would lose my mind if we won an NBA
Yeah.
Cup. Like that would almost feel like that's way bigger than winning the play. I mean,
Yeah, but I'm not talking about like I get what you're saying. I'm just saying
like it's
I
better
don't
to
see
come out of
point
the
a
year and win an
banner.
NBA Cup than not come out with fucking anything and we get swept in the first
But you
round.
know how bad you would feel if the only thing you came out with for the next 15 years was NBA Cup banners?
Yes,
gonna be the Lakers.
yes, I do understand. That would be that could be a really bad thing that people could get into.
Yeah.
Like, what if like the Lakers become
We have the record for the most
the
NBA,
NBA
Cup
Cup
banners.
team that can't finish?
But I think that'd be
That's
cool
what I'm
though.
saying.
Like in the season, like
But that's good. That's
the
awesome.
Lakers have something that they're gonna win.
I think
every single year.
eventually they're going to stop hanging up the banner because it's going to look
I
bad.
think eventually it fades out.
We're gonna talk more
But
NBA.
it's-
We're gonna talk more NBA on
Yeah.
Friday.
It's better
But-
than the All Star game
Facts,
bullshit that
yeah.
they do. So it gives you something else to look
Facts.
at.
All right, fuck it. That's pretty much it for episode 15. We had a great
who
one.
are your two college teams?
Arkansas and Duke.
I'm taking Texas Tech and Florida State.
Mike's in college basketball.
I know a little bit about Texas Tech.
We will talk NBA and the Dynasty Basketball League on Friday, and we're gonna preview all those games. Go like, subscribe, comment, follow. Tell your little cousin. Go scream it in your uncle's ear if he's deaf.
And watch the fucking YouTube.
I know, man. Like, run it up. Go
Dude
tell everybody
doesn't work
about
his
it.
ass off just for you to watch a minute of it.
That's right. All right. Hope y'all enjoy. Later.
Bye.